Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Carla. I like to do makeup in my room. I am nothing special, I just like to do makeup. So let's just get right into the video. Today I'm doing a green look. I don't usually do green. And the reason why one eye is done and one's not is because I forgot to put my ring light on. So, excuse me. This is the ColourPop Pressed Powder Palette. I have all three actually. I've got the pink, purple, and the green, and I decided I'm going to do this because this is such a pretty green that, I mean, it's not too dark. I might darken it up a little bit. So, disclaimer, this will be a long video. Mine's videos usually are. If you're not doing anything, grab a drink, grab a snack, and just hang out with me. I try not to talk too much during my video and too loud, but this is going to be interesting. I haven't done a green look in a long time, and I've only done it once, and not even with this palette. I'm hoping that I get good results. I'm just starting to like get used to using different brushes for different things. And I'm gonna put it inside. It's a pretty green, but I'm not a fan of green, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan. I'm leaving the middle kind of white because I'm going to do some shimmer. There's two pretty shimmers in here. There's a green one, and there's a yellow shimmer, and there's a shimmer that looks like an amethyst. Amethyst. Anyway, that's my plan, to use one of those shimmers. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use my tacky glitter primer, because I think that that's for more chunky glitter, I think. But I'm going to try it. I mean, why the hell not? I mean, I could try it without it. I don't think that girl uses tacky primer on her eyelids. I don't think so. The girl that I watch, she lives in Florida. She's Italian, but she's from New York. And she's really funny, and I really like her, and I've learned some things from her. She's just really great, you know. If you have a chance to catch her, she's on Instagram. I don't remember what her handle was. She's also on TikTok. Next time I get on and I see her, I'm gonna tell you guys how you can watch her videos, because she's really good. She's funny as hell. And me being Italian, I like that humor. Love that sense of humor. I can't be friends with someone that has a shitty attitude. I don't like shitty people like that, you know, like, I like people that, I mean, I know you can't always be happy, but I like people that are happy-go-lucky. People that can joke around and have a good time. Those are the people I like. I like to laugh. I like to laugh. I don't know if I said disclaimer or not, but because honestly, I don't remember. But my videos are long. And they are rated M because I have a bad mouth. My past boyfriend was a truck driver, so I have a bad mouth. The things that come out of this mouth are terrible. But I've been trying to do better on YouTube because I know they censor some of that shit, and I don't want to get in trouble. What a pretty green. Wow, what's the name of that? Don't care. What a pretty friggin' green color this is. I don't know what shimmer I'm gonna use. Maybe I should do, not a cut crease, but maybe do a halo, but put down some concealer. No, maybe I should go in with the tacky eye primer. Oops, wrong way. I like ColourPop. I think they're a great affordable brand. I used to like Makeup Geek too, but I really don't think Marlena Stahl is doing Makeup Geek anymore. I used to have some of her single shadows in a palette, but I gave it away to somebody that needed makeup, and it all got stolen on her, all that nice stuff that I sent her, so I won't be sending her anything again. I'm sorry that it happened to her, but I can't be sending nice stuff and then having it stolen where she was. I just can't do that. But I have a box for Stacey Wooten, my bestie in UK. I just got to mail it out to her. She's going to absolutely love everything in it, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. So I might have to try a couple different colors for the shimmer. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I should put that tacky shit on there or not. I really don't know. I've learned that when you have hooded eyes, you kind of gotta keep your eye open. You really do. Because those folds come right down and they suck. See, this eye always comes out better than the other eye. I don't know if it's the way the folds of my skin sit, but all I know is my last look kind of sucked because I had these 2 snake bites that I couldn't cover. I had to take it all off. It was horrible, horrible, horrible. Now, I think I'm going to be okay with this green. I'm satisfied though. There's a color called Scene in here, but it looks more of a bluish green. And I really am not digging that for this look. God, I hope this comes out alright. I never do green. Some people are afraid of black. I used to be. Some people are afraid of red. I used to be. But see, it would be nice to put a darker color on the corners, but this is the color I'm playing with, so. And I want to say thank you to everybody that's commented and shown me love in the group. I don't usually get comments, really. Somebody give me a thumbs up, like, you know, my look's not worth dropping a comment or something like that. But you've all been so sweet, all you new people and my OGs that came to say hello. I wish they were more active in the group because they're not co-founders, but they're founding members. They were like the first people I added. My group's been going since 2019, and it's starting to, it thrived at first for the first couple of years, but then it slowed down. And I got help from a friend. At the time, she was my friend, and she helped me a lot, and I will always be forever grateful to her for that. But anyways, where was I going with this? Oh, the group is thriving. I've got great admins. We all communicate and, you know, talk about things that are going on in the group. And we also have a group expert. Nadine is my group expert. She has a lot of experience with groups, and she is great. I have to give her kudos because she is a wonderful, wonderful woman. All you people are wonderful. And I say all you people because I mean everybody. You're all great. You all have been active in my group and shown love and support and uplifting, and that is what I wanted. All I ever wanted was an active group. Numbers don't mean shit to me. It's whether or not you're active or not. And it's going. The growth is growing because I've seen it. I've looked, and it's doing well. So I want to say thank you to all my new members, because you guys are just wonderful. And all my UK friends, you guys are absolutely amazing. I love all of you guys. You guys are just great. Okay, I'm going to shut the hell up now and get back to this. Okay, so we got the amethyst. The yellow, that yellow keeps screaming to me. Now, I've got this, here it is, glitter primer, but I don't think I should use this. I just got a feeling that it's going to be bad. Let me try this yellow. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh my God, guys. I didn't expect this. I did not expect this from this palette. I did not expect that yellow shimmer to be like that. That is beautiful. Once this is blended, it's going to look phenomenal. Once it's blended. Once it is blended. I try to work on my videos being shorter, but I just can't shut the hell up. That's the fucking problem. I just can't shut up. Yeah, this yellowish green was screaming out to me. I mean, look at the pigment on that. I'm so happy I got a ring light. I know you guys can see me a lot better now. I'm glad I didn't use that tacky primer, because this is going on like a breeze. The only thing I hate with shimmer, or glitter, but mostly shimmer, is because of my hooded eyes, I have to go all the way up. I have to go all the way up to where the shadow is above, and that really sucks. I don't like it. I don't like when I have to do this. Wow, what pigment is that? I've never had a problem with ColourPop. They're affordable, and I just think they're great. Now let's blend. I mean, I don't expect to slay this look, but I'm hoping it's acceptable. Like I said, I never do green. Okay. I can't just leave it pigmented like this because it doesn't look good. So I'm gonna blend it out here. And I'm gonna go over it, I think, because I don't know. You can see it, but let me try it with a brush. Yeah, it goes on with a brush too. Let's try something else. Let's try this. There's nothing wrong with that. Adding a little more green to the yellow. No, you can't. Well, yeah, you can tell, I guess, a little bit. Let's try this amethyst on the other eye. Oh, the pigment is really good. I think I'm going to stick with the amethyst, guys, because it's green and it looks really good over the yellow. It makes it look like a lime green almost. Yeah, I'm going to stick with this. I think that yellow would be pretty, but not for this look. Although it is very pigmented. Very pigmented. My problem is, I don't want to look like Kermit the fucking Frog. That's what my problem is. See, I don't think this look is too bad. I just wish the shimmer showed up a little bit more. this yellow shimmer is just to die for. I mean, this palette, all the colors are made to go together, so I'm just going to put a little bit. I got to learn how to use chunky glitter. I know that glitter primer I got is more for chunky glitter. What do you think, guys? How bad does it look? I don't think... Oh, we're in 15 minutes. That's not bad. All right. Lots of fallout. Don't like fallout. I should be using Scotch tape. That's the better way to go. But this is going to be it for now. So let's just blend this out. I want it to be blended really soft. No harsh lines, not this time. You know, the black look I did last time, I was just okay with it. Like, I wasn't thrilled about it. I've done better smoky eyes than that, but I don't know what happened. I was just not feeling it that day, or something wasn't right that day. Okay. My eyelashes are fucking yellow. All right, this is going to be it. I'm not going crazy over this green look, because now these are the colors. That yellow is amazing. The shimmer in it is amazing. This color is pretty, but I don't think it. I think it's going to be more blue, and I don't think it's going to look good. So, excuse me. That's it. That is it. I just need to go in the bottom, which I'm just going to use my round brush. Usually I stamp it on, but I don't know. And I'm going to use the yellow, because I know that will show up. Did I tell you all that I don't own a fucking black liner? Let me tell you a story. Story time with Collab, baby. I had a Smashbox black gel liner, and it was the best liner I've ever owned. The best. I could tight line with it and everything. Well, I don't know. I didn't use it all the time, and it didn't dry out, but I don't know what the hell happened. It would not go on my eyes. In my waterline, tight line, it wouldn't do anything. So I lit it old school, like in the 80s. No matter how much I lit it, it would not go on my fucking eye. I don't know what happened. It used to glide on so great. So I just got frustrated and I threw it away. And then when I did my black look, I went back and I said, oh, I hope I didn't throw that away. Let me give it another try. But I did throw it away. So I do need a black eyeliner. If you have any suggestions to a good black eyeliner that goes on nice and creamy and doesn't drag, let me know what you suggest, because I need to get one, and I need to get it soon. Soon as possible. Because I do a lot of smoky black eyes. I kind of call it my signature look. But, give me my Scotch tape. That's where we're going with this. I've tried to put the tape here so I don't have to cut it with a makeup wipe, but the problem is I can't put tape on my eye bags because it's just gonna pull it. And when I see girls do that, it drives me crazy. It drives me absolutely crazy because they're tugging on their eye, you know. I try to make mine a little less tacky so I can go under my eye and pull it up without taking too much. My skin. All right. Well, because I didn't use Scotch tape, I am going to have to cut my eye with a makeup wipe. It just looks better on hooded eyes. I like how people do it, but like, see, it's down past my eye because they're hooded to the point where they're just so fucking far down. Yeah, that'll be fine. That should be fine. I don't think I need anything else. I think this is just going to be the finished look. I am going to curl my lashes real quick. I usually curl them before I do anything, my brows or anything, just to give them a little curl. And then I do it again before I'm going to do lashes. So as you guys can tell, I dyed my hair. I dyed it. It was supposed to lift 3 shades. I kept it on an hour. And the back seems a little bit darker, but that is because my own fault. I didn't start from the back in the crown because that's the darkest, and that's where I should have started, and let it sit 5 minutes and then do the top. But when it's down and everything, it looks great. It doesn't look brassy or anything like that. It looks really good. I'm happy it's not dark anymore. I used to be bleach blonde, but those days are over. I refuse to use bleach anymore in my hair. When I was going to cosmetology school, my hair was natural until I went to school. Then everybody wanted to work on you and practice and everything, so I was a dumbass and I let them stop perming my hair and fucking dyeing it and all kinds of shit. But this is the first time I had my natural hair in more than 35 years. Seriously, it's been a long time. So I actually struggled with wanting to dye my hair or not. I said to myself, you know, my tips are still blonde and they're dry. I said, screw it. I just put it in all the way up to where the blonde tips were, and I didn't go over that. And at first I was like, oh my God, it didn't do nothing. But it did. It really did. When I curl my hair, I think you'll notice the blonde between the blonde and the dark, because I'm really into the collage apps, so I'll be able to do one of those and you'll be able to see the difference. Okay, so I just think that my under eye is a little bit too low. Alright, that's better. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna go in with my Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk by NYX. This is the best white ever. Very pigmented, very pigmented. I have one from Morphe called Bamboo, and I have one called Coconut, and they go on good, but they're very sheer. This is very pigmented. I also sometimes put a little dot in my corner and I buff it out. It makes a good highlighter too. It does. But I'm not doing that. I'm going in with my highlighter. And Ofra is like my go-to. It's just it's my go-to. It's my go-to highlighter. Oh, I got my Fenty too. With green, gold. You think gold? You think gold? Look at the green. Or should I just go in with my... I'm going to go in with this. Never second guess it. Go with your first choice. Go with your first choice. I was so excited last night. I was thinking to myself, what kind of look am I going to do? And then I decided on the green look, because this is actually a collab with Stacey Wooten, which I should have mentioned at the beginning, but I will tag her when I post the video. She is wonderful. She is my British bestie. I absolutely adore her. She's sweet, she's nice, she's not a douchebag, and I love her. I love her to death. I'm glad we met. I'm glad she introduced me to her British friends, because I have a lot of them in my group. And if you ever want to join my group, it's facebook.com/groups/VINVIX for Vintage Vixens. We changed the name. We gave it a whole new fresh, everything is fresh. It's like I said, it's thriving. I'm happy. And if you're in the group, please invite your friends. Let's have some more faces, you know, some more active people. You know, the more active people are, the better it is. You know, I like looking at other people's looks. I like looking at other people's tutorials. I like seeing people do crazy things like fantasy glam. I love all that stuff. Let's see. Should I try and put some highlighter on my upper eyebrow? Should I? I don't know. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should, people. But this is the only brush I would do it with. Right here. Get that green off. And I am going to take just a little bit and see. Somebody told me to do this. Just from the arch down. Like, you don't go over all the way. So that's what I'm doing. This is something new. Just to the arch. And I'm not using a lot. And you can see it. Maybe not so much. Maybe not so much, but I'm just going to use a little, very little, just to the arch. I'll do that after. When I do my highlighter, I'll do my nose. I did my nose in one of my videos, and I really liked how it came out. Just the tip of my nose, it looked cute. It looked really cute. All right. I think the eye look looks good with my shirt, my tank top. I wish you know, tank tops are tank tops. What are you going to do? I think this is blended pretty good. I'm not going to go in with any more green. I'm actually digging it. I dig the look. But I am going to go off camera to do my lashes because they do take me a while. I struggle so bad with lashes, it's not even funny. So I will be right back. And the lashes are on, and they actually look good. I am not disappointed in this look at all. I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't usually do green, and my lashes don't usually come out this good, but today they came out fabulous. I feel very happy with them. I was struggling so much for the longest time with the inner corner, but I've learned you have to let the glue get tacky. So that was a lesson learned. Okay, let me get a piece of Scotch tape and get the rest of this fall out. And I got a couple tips. I don't know if you know who she is. She's on TikTok, she's on Instagram. Her name is Erica, and she's a makeup artist. And she does a lot of makeup and tips for mature skin and how to do things without making yourself look older and droopier. So I saw her last night, and she gave me a good idea. When you put on your contour, you should go right on your bone. You should go on the bone, pointing towards your Cupid's bow for contour. The blush goes right above it, and then of course the highlighter comes down a little bit, you know. Anyway, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm not gonna make a big deal if I screw it up or anything like that, because you know, it's something new. I'm always trying new things. I learn a lot. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I have been for years. I'm talking years. And that's how I learned. I learned a lot from YouTube. A lot. A real lot. And, of course, the people in my group and the other groups that I'm in are fabulous. I love all my groups. I had to leave a couple, but the rest I absolutely love. They're all very welcoming and uplifting. They don't care if you invite their members to your group. They don't care. And I don't care if they invite theirs to mine. I mean, invite mine to theirs. I don't care. I have a lot of people that have gone to other groups. I actually put a link in my group for another group so we could share members. You know, you can be in more than one makeup group. What's another makeup group? All right, I clean my brushes. Keeping that out. Throwing this away. I should have did this at the start, but I didn't. Because usually by the time this absorbs and dries, I'm ready for my lippy, which I'm going to do a red lip today. And I try to condition my lips and exfoliate once in a while. But this, I don't really need to exfoliate my lips because, what am I looking for? Something I can't find, obviously. I think there's a little too much on there. There we go. All ready for my lippy. My lippy is like the hardest thing for me to decide. It's always hard for me to decide on a lippy. Damn, I like this look. I absolutely love this look. Now, my question is, this color here, it's a greenish blue. I wonder if I pop that on underneath the yellow, if that would, no, you know what? They say, if it looks good, leave it the fuck alone, and that's what I'm doing. I am leaving it alone. I do like that green palette. This was the palette I was going to use, because I have both. I have Revolution Birds of Paradise, Forever Flawless, and I've got the chilled one. This is all green. This is mixed colors. I tried the Birds of Paradise. It was just, I don't know, chalky, and it didn't blend very well. But this is the one with the greens, which, you know what? I should have went in with one of these glitters, and I didn't even think of it. I wonder if I should. Should I or should I leave it alone? I think I'm going to leave it alone. I think I'm going to leave it alone. There's chunky glitter in here too. I'm I'm got so much balls right now. No, we think leaving it. I'm not second guessing it again. Goodbye. Okay, brushes are clean for now. Now it's time to go in with foundation, blush, bronzer. And I've been using this brush to put on my blush, and I've been using this brush right here to swipe on a little, because I was putting on way too much highlighter, I think. A lot of people say there's not, you know, you can never use enough highlighter, but I think I don't want to shine that much. I don't want to shine. I don't want to shine, boy. Okay, since I don't have any other foundation, I'm going to go back in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills, Anastasia, whatever you want to call it. Put my primer on. I'm ready. I am so ready for this look. I'm living for it, really. Oops. Sometimes I get a little hair in there. This is supposed to be a magnet blur primer, which I make sure I get right around my nose area. And I don't go under my bags, on top of my eye bags, because I notice that they get crusty after I put my foundation on. So this is it. This is the primer. I'm not going to use too much. It is a silicone primer, and I am very, very surprised I like it. I was disappointed when I did try it the first time. I don't like silicone primers. Everything slides all over your fucking face. I hate it. But this one dries tacky. Speaking of tacky, I want to try the e.l.f. tacky, what is it, Super Grip, Power Grip, or something like that. I want to try that. What happened here? Didn't want that in a corner lifting up. Pissed me off. Okay, so here we go. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I think it's my friend from New York, but I put a little on at a time because and I don't put a lot at the top either anyway. Let me put it on my brush. I don't know how everybody cleans their brushes after every use. I just can't do it. I guess I'm lazy. All I do with my brush is I go on top of my bag and swipe it up towards the cut spot where I cut it. That is it. I don't go any further. I don't use concealer. I don't use none of that shit because, like they say, and this is so true, every time you, well, not every time you age, I didn't mean that. As you get older and your skin gets more mature, you have to change up your makeup. You have to change up how you apply your makeup. And remember, everybody, this is just my opinion and what I do and what I think. You can go and look and check out other people's opinions. Don't just go by me. But like I said, this is just my opinion. And I'm sure there's people that would disagree, but this is just how I feel. And I'm the type of person that's going to tell you like it is. Sadly, that's the type of person I am. But I'm not an asshole. You know, I am a nice person. I like to think. I have had problems with people in the group. There's never been no drama in Vintage Vixens. There has been a disagreement, but I didn't think it would last forever over something stupid. But anyway, it is what it is. So, going in to do my contour, this is going to be interesting because I just found this out last night and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, to be honest with you. I don't carve my eyebrows like some people do because I just make a mess. I kind of use what's left on the brush to go around them. And it looks good. It looks good. It's good for me. It's good for me. And I don't think I'm going to add... Well, I could add a little bit more foundation here. I went in light, so I like to try to build it up. Some people buff in their foundation. I don't do that. I do not do buff. I just dab. And I learned this from I think her last name is Taylor. Erica Taylor. That's what I think her name is. And the girl from New York's name is Taylor, her first name. But I don't know her handle or her name for Instagram or anything like that. Me and this fucking receding hairline pisses me off. But I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost 100 pounds. And, yeah, the skin sags. Gravity is not good to me. But I forgot where I was going with this 100 pounds thing. Let's just strike that from the record until I remember. But as I was saying about changing your makeup up, you have to change your makeup up because, see, you know, I did put a little dot there. One more little dot. There we go. Just a little. That works. That works good. Because you can see where I cut it. I don't like that. Remember, people, clean off your piercing. It looks awful with foundation on it. And as you know, I was using powder to set my makeup, but I'm not doing that no more because it's awful. It's just awful for me. Me at my age, I'm 53, and it just, for my skin and having to change up my makeup routine, I can't use powder and concealer and all that stuff. I just can't. I think that's more for a full coverage bitch, but I'm not a full coverage bitch. I don't like sheer. And light, I'm iffy on. I'm more like a light to medium, so I can build it up. And that's what this is. This is a full coverage foundation, but I use it as like a light to medium. Okay, that's it for the, that's it for the foundation. I think I built it up a little bit. I don't think it looks bad. This nozzle is always leaking. But I can't wait to get another foundation so I can, because that one's a little dark for this time of year. That's why I kind of go down my neck. It's a little dark, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Okay, so let's fucking bronze. I'm gonna go in with my Ace Beauté. This was from my Boxy. There's 4 colors. The light one doesn't do nothing for me. This one barely does anything for me. This one does do something for me. So what I'm gonna do, don't mind what I'm gonna do. This is something, like I said, I learned last night. So I'm gonna go in with these 2 colors. Oh, I got a mirror on this one. Right on the cheekbone, towards your Cupid's bow. Because if you put it down too far, it makes your skin droop, according to her. And she's right, because I'm putting this right on my cheekbone, right even with my Cupid's bow. I'll blend out that bottom part right now. Towards the Cupid's bow. I'm right on the cheekbone, like she said, and I'm aiming it towards the Cupid's bow. She said not to put it in the hollows of your cheek because you look like a skeleton. And you know what? I agree with her with that. I totally agree with her with that. I'm not going to do too much with the bronzer, I don't think. I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. She also said to never put blush on the apples of your cheeks. Now, I don't know if this is for mature skin or not, but you smile, put it here, and then it falls. So then it's down here. It makes sense. She's right. So now I'm just going to browns. Did I say browns? Bronze. I'm going to bronze up here. I start in the middle. I'm taking these 2 colors. And I'm going to go here. She says to go in your hairline. I don't like going in my hairline. I really don't. But I'm going to because well, not if, but I know I'm taking a shower. So I will try to go back a little bit. That's enough. I don't like it any more than that. Never put bronzer on your temples. That's what she said. Never put it on your temples. She is great for mature skin. Erica Taylor, I think her last name is Taylor. Next time I see her, I'm actually going to write it down because she is great. You got to look her up on TikTok and you got to look her up on Instagram. She's just really good. She's really good. I've learned a lot from her. In fact, my makeup doesn't look bad at all. Okay, so that's enough for the bronzer. You know, it's not all the way in my hairline, but because I'm receding, because I lost, that's what I wanted to tell you. Because I lost 100 pounds, my hair is receding and I have lost a lot of hair. But, that's what I forgot to tell you. What are we in? 44 minutes. This is like the fastest. It's gonna be. It's gonna be an hour. It's. It's gonna be an hour, I'll tell you right now. So I'm using this flat brush. It's in the middle of dense and puffy, fluffy. And because I'm used green, I think if I go in with a peach, blush, I think it would look nice. I got this one, also from my Boxy. It's loved. This one is not so much loved, but it's pretty. They're pretty colors. So I'm gonna go in with this one. Alamar Cosmetics, I love it, because this has got the two peaches and the one in the middle. Did I hit pan? Yes, I did. So I'm going, again, I just told you guys this in the last video. I get my finger stuck in my eyeshadow or my blush. I don't know why I do that. Okay. I am going to go in with either Castaway or Scorcher. I'm going to go in with Scorcher. Let me wipe off this brush because it had pink on it. I'm dying to try a cream blush and a cream contour. Okay, which one did I say? Scorcher. Right above the contour, and bring it up, because she says if you bring it too much down, it makes your skin droop. She is so good for mature skin, I'll tell you. I really like her. I'm following her on Instagram and TikTok because she's just so good. I'm a fan. I'm a fanboy. Or a fangirl, I should say. Let's try a little of this one too. Oh, that's good. Tried a little bit of Castaway on top of the Scorcher. I like it. Sometimes when I take pictures, you can't even see my blush. But you can now. That's as much as I'm doing the blush. I got an itch. Look at that, my inner corner isn't sticking. Barely on my lip, but I'm going to leave it alone because if I add glue it's going to look horrible unless I add a little dab. Should I or should I leave it alone? You know what? Leave it alone. But it looks straight across and I don't like that. You know what? This is what's going to take an hour. I'm going to put a little dot on my skin and hopefully it dries and I can connect it. Just a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't stick to the bottom like it usually does. And then I will tuck that away. Okay, so now we're going to go in with my Ofra highlighter. I don't care if it sticks to the eyelashes, I can deal with that. And then the highlighter goes just above here. And I only go up a little bit, like to the corner of my brow. And that's it. I know some people like to gleam with highlighter, but I don't like to be gleaming. I like it to show, but I don't like it to be gleaming. But that's okay for somebody else. It's just not okay with me. Because there's people that do gleaming, beaming highlighter that look absolutely beautiful. Tip of the nose. I like this. I'm going to do it again. And I did it oh, as you guys knew, I did it in the space between the brow and everything from the arch down. And I am really okay with this look today. Yeah, the highlight is good. So now what I'm going to do is basically just use my beauty blender and just kind of smush it all in there. And yes, I use my beauty blender dry sometimes. Sometimes I wet it. But for the most part, I use it dry. I am very happy with this look, and I didn't think I would be. Okay, guys, it's time for the lip, and you have to excuse me a minute. It never fails. Every time I put foundation on, it seems like when I put foundation on, I have to blow my nose. And I don't know why. Ooh, I got an itch. Looks like it's stuck. Okay, it looks like it's stuck. Doesn't look bad now. Okay, I don't need this brush, which is good for blush, but maybe next time. Everything I've used has worked for me, so. All right, it's time for a lip. This is where the problem is. I know I'm going to do a red lip. I found this melted Too Faced. Too Faced is my favorite. I love their foundation. This is a little dark. Oh yes, too dark. This is more of a brown, which is good because I needed a good brown. Because mine was running out. I don't want to do bright. I'm wondering if I should do this color. I think this color would be good. Long Stay Liquid Matte Lip Color, Kiss Proof. I have not used this, I don't believe. Like I said, I don't want to go in with a really bright red lip. And I also got the e.l.f. one in Red Vixen, which I love. I don't think they're dupes. I think they're two different colors. I think so. But I'm going to swatch them both. Okay, this one's dark. I don't think I'm going to do the Vixen. Let's try the Color Stay. This one looks red. Oh boy, I don't know, guys. I really didn't want red, but I really didn't want too dark either, but let's try the dark one. The Red Vixen. Let's try this one. I've never used this. I'm going to stick with this color. This is the darker of the reds. I've been trying not to go all the way to my corners, but when I talk, I can't stand the fact that you can see that. I overline just a little bit. Sometimes it's not perfect, sometimes it comes out phenomenal. Another thing Erica said was, when you're doing your bronzing, that you should bronze under your lip to give the shadow effect of a bigger lip. I don't know if I'm ready to do that. And I don't go under here either because it's just too much for me. I don't like it. Wow, nothing on there, huh? Wow. Red Vixen. Imagine that. All right, I'm living for it. So what do? I go in the corners again. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. All right. I don't think it's bad. I am very happy with the look. I think the lippy is okay. It's a darker red. It's not bright. So now it's just time to spray our face. And I'm going to use the Dewy set by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Half of my makeup with the name brands I didn't buy, except for one time I bought a big order of Too Faced. But a lot of this stuff was given to me by, what do they call them? Trading friends. Swap friend? I would like to find a swap friend. I found one in Stacy, but the thing is I can't really send out boxes every month. But I think I'm going to start sending her stuff. I hate this. I really hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I freaking hate it. My wrinkles, my fine lines, I should say. And because I don't have a big nose, like, my profile's not bad. I don't do the contouring of the nose. I don't feel like I need that. Okay, that's done, that's done, everything's done, spray's done. Okay, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed sitting with me. I enjoyed having you guys. If you want to give me a thumbs up, that's really cool. If you want to like it, that's great. If you don't like it, don't like it. But I'm really happy you guys sat down to watch this. So, until the next video, remember one thing. You are beautiful. Remember that. Bye, guys.